Um, it was interesting how this game went, full of excitement, and I watched the game with the mentality that you know like the fan that is going with prayers. Oh, please, please, God, let the Lakers fan win. Let the Lakers win. Um, it was amazing. It was amazing. No Danny Green. No LeBron James. No AD. And we got a win. We got a W against the Thunder. I mean, that was awesome. The OKC Thunder is not an easy. They come from a smashing victory against the Houston Rockets, and they did the job. Um, it was amazing. It was amazing. Kyle Kuzma just boom, 36 points and 7 rebounds, 1 assist. And it was amazing. He was hustling not only on the offensive side of the game, but also on the defensive side. I couldn't be more proud of him. 7 Lakers went into double figure too. I mean, look at this. Look at this statistics, right? Kuzma, 36 and 7. He could have done a double double, just 3 more rebounds, and he would have done a double double. Rondo. How about Rondo? Rondo had a playoff game. I mean, he he scored 21, 12 rebounds, and he had 8 assists. 2 assists more, and it would have been a triple double. Now, this is our third highest scorer in the game. Quinn Cook. I think he plays better. Well, he plays good with the ball, but I think he's better as a spot shooter sometimes. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. So the Lakers, I mean, Kuzma made these shots all over the place. He's got a tour of different type of shots he can make. I don't know if people realize how good this kid is. And how good for less than $2 million. I mean, that's also why we have a hard time trading him, because he gets paid so little. And I mean, you can trade him for somebody as cheap as him, but not with the same quality. So why do we want to do that? Remember that Kyle Kuzma, in the Lakers, there's only 3 guys that are averaging double figures. 2 of them, you know who they are, AD and LeBron. But the third one is Kyle Kuzma. And though he is expected to do what a kid that is earning like $21 million per season would do, we're paying him $1+ million. I mean, you see what I'm saying? I hope. So, I know there are news about that Rob Pelinka was the guy who initiated the conversations of trading Kuzma to the Kings for Bogdanovic, whatever his name is pronounced, I can't. Bogdanovic, I think it is. And if you ever watch, I'm sorry to murder your last name, not my intention. Not my intention to disrespect anybody. And so, by the way, I don't have these statistics with me, but there was a South Bay Lakers game, and my boy THT did it again, another 20 points production for him. And Zach Norvell, I think he was the leading scorer. I think he scored 26 or something like that. So, like I said, I mean, Zach Norvell it's a mistake to leave him out. Because he's another guy we need in the Lakers. Like Zach Norvell and THT solve a few problems that we have. We have a three-point shooter that have ice in their veins, and Zach Norvell is that guy. And the other guy that we need, somebody who can guard the wing, somebody who can make plays for himself and others, and that is Taylor Horton Tucker. I know that some people are reluctant, and I'm talk about that in another broadcast. But I couldn't be more proud. I mean, not only the Lakers are reacting in such an amazing manner when they are supposed to lose. This game wasn't, I mean, we weren't supposed to win this game, you know? And I think the Thunder were looking to obliterate us. And that didn't happen. Oh, by the way, I want to say something. Do you think that, I don't know, I have suspicions. Do you think that CP3, that he actually did that foul on purpose on Rondo? I mean, I don't know if you saw it. He basically took the air off Rondo, supposedly reaching in. He hit the area between when the when the chest ends and the part of the thorax where, you know, where the six pack starts, between that area, and he took the air out of Rondo. And part of me thinks that that may have been on purpose, because there's been bad blood between CP3 and Rondo before. And I don't know what to say. The problem is CP3, he acts friendly, but I'm not sure if he is friendly to people. I mean, if he ever gets in Lakers uniform, the same way with Kawhi Leonard, I don't know why I say Kawhi Leonard, and Lakers fan. I'm a Lakers fan when Magic had to go and the team went into dire straits for a while. When the era Nick Van Exel had to struggle with the Lakers. You know, I've been a fan of the Lakers since I was 10, and I'm turning 50 this year, later on this year. So imagine, it's about to be 40 years of fandom, you know. So I've seen it all with the Lakers. I've seen it all, the really good times, the 80s with Magic and Kareem. It was Showtime. I saw Showtime live with my bare eyes, not on video. I saw when it happened. I felt the wow of it. And I saw the Shaq and Kobe era, and that was you know, amazing in a different way. The dominance, the relentlessness. So I mean, and I think we are gonna start to see a new era. You know, I hope. I know this sound a little bit egotistic. You know, I don't want to be egotistic, but I would like, after LeBron finished his contract, to stay in the team and until he have to come up the bench, until maybe we can get Bronny in the team. That would be amazing for us Lakers. If we can get Bronny in the team, I don't know if that could happen. I don't know what we would have to move in order for to fulfill LeBron's dream about that. You know, because when you're a Laker, we take, you know, the team treats you like family. And I think the true Lakers fans, we feel about the Lakers like family. So we want, if it was in our power, we would want to give the players what they want. We don't want them to go. And so there's a lot of players that are Lakers, you know, that were Lakers that are out there. And we already, I don't root for them, necessarily when they are in other teams, but I always, take a look at what how they are doing. I don't know if fans of other teams do that. Like I look games of the Pelicans sometimes to see how the young core that left, how they are doing. I don't root for the Pelicans, you know. I'm a Lakers fan, but I think Lakers fans feel like this connection to the team. The true fans. Um, so now for on memory lane, but um, what I was gonna say. All right, talking about Rondo. If Rondo can do, he doesn't have to do everything exactly the way he does in this, the way he did in this game. But if he can do a little more, and if Quinn Cook start picking up like that, if the bench gets not necessarily like that. I mean, if they can, it would be perfect. But if they can get in 2 years, a few of them, even if it's 10 points, and if they can get some steals, they got more steals than us in this game, and they got more blocks than us. But I understand because, you know, LeBron and AD and Danny Green weren't there, and when they are there, you know, they, their defensive skills show up. And so, Rondo, he can do a lot of well for this team, and people don't understand this. But remember this: once in March, I'm waiting for March, because in March there's a possibility that Boogie Cousins come back. And we have in the court Boogie Cousins, Anthony Davis, and Rondo. We have part of what it was a playoff team already. When the Pelicans were a playoff team, they had those three guys. It probably had Drew Holiday by that time. I can't remember. But, Rondo, AD, and Boogie Cousins, they have a connection. And that will help to rest LeBron. And not only to rest LeBron, you can have then Boogie and Kuzma, and then Kuzma would be another option, because this is the thing. I mean, Kuzma is getting ready to take charge, because he's right now he's the future of the franchise, and hopefully we don't trade Taylor Horton Tucker, because I think he could be the future too, with Kuzma and Anthony Davis. And if we ever realize we should get Zach Nerville, because we have a lot of players that are getting close to retirement, and we're gonna need replacements, and we don't have first draft picks right now, unless we can get in some sort of a trade. We won't have draft picks, and I don't think we'll have. Maybe we do. We do have the option of somebody finishing a contract, becoming a free agent, and signing with the Lakers. Maybe we have to look to Europe to fill the roster. Which, I mean, look at all the European players that are playing in the NBA, and they are playing good. I mean, they are doing good. And now we have, players from New Zealand, players from Australia, so we can look at the international market to fill up the roster if a lot of the players retire. It's just looking for who is dominating the NBA right now. Isn't it Luka Doncic, who was, the MVP in Europe when he was, 19? That's the thing that I'm talking about, man. Some people say that because Taylor Horton-Tucker is 19, he can't contribute. At least the way they said it was different. But I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to talk about, look, Alex Caruso, 11 points. KCP, 11 points. Dwight Howard, 12 points. Troy Daniels, 12 points. Quinn Cook, 13 points. Rondo, 21 points. And Kuzma had 36 and 7 rebounds. Another guy who had 7 rebounds was JaVale McGee. He had 6 points in this game, but he was all over the place defensively. So, I mean, Lakers, the defense, it fell down a little bit, but because they were scoring that much, they never really, I mean, at the end, we were winning by 30, I think, at a certain point. At the end, the Thunder made a run, but Quinn Cook and scored a 3. Kuzma made a few shots between. One of them was a 3-2, and that kind of sealed the game. Kuzma was unbelievable. I mean, he was doing that. If he can do that stuff with LeBron and AD, we would win by so much, like by 20 to any team we get, any team. I mean, Kuzma at this level, there's no chance. There's no chance. Because we got LeBron and AD. If he can do at least 20 points per game, if he can get to 20 points per game, that should be kind of like his mindset. I want to do 20 points at least per game. And I think he should do that. I think he should do that. He should set his mind into 20 points per game. You know? And I'm pretty sure he does, because he's a guy who scores, who, you know, and his repertoire from, he should also include more mid-range shots. And this is a critique I have towards NBA players today. When the threes are not falling, go to the mid-range. Jordan was a mid-range guy. He could score the three, and he did from time to time. But his most used shot was mid-range. And he could score 50 points doing that. Because he developed a mid-range that nobody could guard. I mean, except for a few people, they could kind of put pressure on him. But, I mean, develop that mid-range. Because even, and he did like some mid-range, and he did that soft hook that he does. And, you know, when he is confident, his shots are really smooth. They are really smooth. They just, you know, they don't even move they don't even move the rim. It's like the rim didn't have the nylon there, you know. I don't know. It's just amazing. I mean, it was an excellent game. So our next game is the Cavs. The Cavs just won against the Denver Nuggets. So they are flying high. But if we get to this game with the same attitude, the same intensity, the same offense, the Cavs, they don't have a chance against that. I don't know if LeBron is going to play in that game, and Anthony Davis and Danny Green. I don't know if they are going to load manage them. I don't think LeBron likes that. I don't know. I don't think none of them like the load management. Maybe, I don't know. Danny Green might be used to that because he was in San Antonio when they were load managing, and I think he was one of the players they load managed at a certain point. But I don't know. I doubt it sometimes because, like, I'm not a professional player, and I am right now. My legs are not working well, but I would love to be shooting hoops all day long if I could. And I'm not a pro basketball player, so I imagine these guys sitting there wanting to get in and, you know, do amazing stuff. I mean, one of the best jobs in the world is playing the sport you like. That's an amazing job. You know, one of the things I work on is something I like. I draw comics. So, I don't know. It's a really good life when you get to do what you like to do. All right? That's my pep talk. But I'm gonna leave it like that. Remember to share, like if you like my broadcasting, and to if you can like, you can subscribe. That would be awesome. If you can share it, that would be awesome. I might be talking live tomorrow, depending how this live went, about Lakers versus the Cavs. Just have a good day, have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon, or you'll see me soon. I can't see you, right? But yeah, I'm happy. I hope you're happy. All right, bye bye.